Hi, my name is Dr. Isagboyin Henry. You are welcome to our series discussion on the course Human Nutrition. We have been having this series since lesson note 1 and today we are on lesson note 30. And under lesson note 30 we are discussing definition of nutritional assessment. The definition of nutritional assessment. So what is nutritional assessment? It refers to the systematic evaluation of an individual's or a population's nutritional status. And this includes an assessment of the dietary intake, anthropometric measurements, biochemical data, and the clinical observations. Take note of the following again. It refers to the systematic evaluation where you evaluate an individual's, nutritional status, or perhaps you are doing a research for a population to find out the level of their nutritional status, and then you are including an assessment of both the dietary intake, anthropometric measurements, the biochemical data, and clinical observations. Now, the goal is to identify nutritional deficiencies or are there excesses that may contribute to health problems. To what purpose is nutritional assessment? Number 1, to identify nutritional deficiencies. So detecting inadequate intake of essential nutrients such as vitamins and minerals. Number 2, to monitor changes, where you observe changes in the nutritional status over time in response to interventions or lifestyle changes. So when you carry out an intervention to want to solve a problem or improve the lifestyle, you want to observe the changes in the nutritional status over the period of time. Number 3, to evaluate public health. To evaluate public health. At the population level, nutritional assessments help to monitor public health initiatives. What is being done, how it is being done, what is the impact in the field, particularly for vulnerable groups like children and pregnant women. So let's see the methods of nutritional assessment. Number 1, the use of anthropometric measurements, and this include weight, height, waist circumference, body mass index, mid-upper arm circumference, and skin fold thickness to assess the body composition. Now, when you have an NGO carrying out anthropometric measurements in the field, they check for the following. Like I just told you, check for the weight, you check for the height, and then you check the BMI, and then you check the mid-upper arm circumference, and then you also check the skin fold thickness so that I can assess the body composition. In all, you want to find out what level is the nutritional assessment. What level is the nutritional impact in that individual after the assessment is done. Now, other methods include biochemical and laboratory tests. Biochemical and laboratory tests. Now, blood and urine tests are used to assess specific nutrient levels such as iron, vitamin A, and zinc. You have the dietary assessment also. This includes techniques like 24-hour recalls, food frequency questionnaires, and food diaries to evaluate the nutrient intake. In other words, such a person is fed, is checked at periodical times to see the impact. Now let us see clinical science. Physical examination to identify symptoms related to nutritional deficiencies such as bite spots for vitamin A. These are physical examinations that are done to identify symptoms related to nutritional deficiencies such as the bite spots for vitamin A deficiency or pale conjunctiva for iron deficiency. The next one is functional assessment. Evaluating the body's functional capacities such as immune function or physical endurance, which can be affected by nutritional deficiencies. Now for C, applications of nutritional assessment. We just talked about the methods of nutritional assessment. Now let us see the application of nutritional assessment. You can apply them for epidemiological studies. You can apply them for nutritional surveillance, where you go out to collect and analyze nutritional data so that you can detect early signs of nutritional crisis and guide timely interventions to prevent the outcome. You can also apply nutrition assessment for policy planning, because it will help in making informed decisions for national health policies, especially in resource poor settings. This is very, very important. You can also apply it for epidemiological studies. You can also apply it for nutritional surveillance and policy planning. That's a repetition anyway, but I'm sure you got the point. Now let's see nutritional history. So we are combining topic 32 and topic 33 together. Nutritional history. Now, nutrition history is the process of collecting detailed information about an individual's or population's eating habits or the dietary patterns and food preferences, because it will help to identify potential nutritional risk. It will help to identify the deficiencies, and then it will go further to provide valuable context for planning interventions. Let's see the components of nutrition history. Number 1, dietary intake. This is where you understand the types of quantities of food consumed regularly, including any variation or restrictions in the diet. And this often will involve using food frequency questionnaires or diet diaries. Let's look at medical and family history. This includes any known medical conditions like diabetes, hypertension, or gastrointestinal diseases that may, bring about family history, that can also provide insights. And these insights will show you how it affects nutrient absorption or metabolism. It's all about what is the history, the trace in the family that can help you to pinpoint nutrient absorption issues or metabolism in an individual, as well as other inherited conditions that could be related to nutrition. Other components of nutrition history include socioeconomic and environmental factors. Now, information about the individual's or family income, or the access to food, or the housing conditions, and the cultural factors that influence food choices. That's what socioeconomic and environmental factors will provide, to give you the information about the individual in terms of the family income, access to food, and other conditions. For instance, food insecurity is a significant determinant of nutritional status. Very significant. Now let's look at behavioral factors. Eating patterns such as frequency of meals, portion sizes, and the meal timing, as well as behaviors like skipping meals, eating disorders, or excessive consumption of processed food is what is referred to as behavioral factors. You also have supplements and medications. This is where information about the use of vitamin or mineral supplements, medications, or herbal remedies as this may influence nutrient intake or absorption. So when you have somebody taking supplements, somebody who is on medication, you have to take note of all this so that you know and understand the impact, sort of like herbal remedies, on the food that is being taken. Some are negative interference, some are of positive interference. So this is very, very important. So let's see the use of nutritional history. The use of nutrition history. Number one, it is used for clinical application because it will assist healthcare providers in diagnosing nutritional related issues and in making informed decisions about dietary modifications that are needed, supplementation that are important, or therapeutic nutrition. It will also be useful in public health because at the community or population level, nutrition history helps to identify those dietary trends and public health nutrition concerns, and it will aid in the development of effective nutritional policies and programs that are needed for interventions. Number three, the use of nutritional history includes screening for malnutrition because gathering a comprehensive nutrition history is essential for identifying at-risk individuals in that community or in that population, particularly the vulnerable groups such as children, elderly, and pregnant women. This is very, very important. In conclusion, nutritional assessment and history are critical components of public health and clinical nutrition practice. They help identify individuals or populations at risk for nutritional deficiencies or excesses, providing a basis for interventions and informing public health strategies. Now, in practice, in the real sense, these tools are used in both clinical settings and also in the large-scale population health monitoring. So that's all about the topic nutrition history under human nutrition. In the next class, we'll be talking about chemical assessment in lesson topic 34. I'll see you in the next class. Remember, ask your questions in the Google Classroom, take notes, read wide, and also remember to also do your assignments. And do not forget, questions during the physical classes will help aid your understanding. I'll see you in the next class. My name is Dr. Isaboy Henry. Bye for now.